What's going on, YouTube? My name is Skill37. Today's video I'm going to be reviewing for the PlayStation 4 Battlefield 4. This review is very late, but there's been a lot of issues with this game. Typical EA shit. It's going to be like, from now on, every time EA releases a Battlefield game, it's like, don't even expect a review for like 2-3 weeks, because that's how long it takes them to even get their single player playable, which is fucking atrocious. Like, I got this game day one. I was really excited to play it. And my file kept getting corrupted and crashing. The game would crash, your file would corrupt. So no matter how far you made it, your data would get corrupted. Then you have to fucking download your saved data from PlayStation Plus and reinstall it. It was just a process. And, you know, on their Twitter, at least they're very, you know, at least they keep up with answering everyone's questions, and they answer my question. You know, we're looking into it. It's an issue. I was like, listen, I'm just going to not play this fucking game because I can't even enjoy the single player. I'm playing online. The online was laggy at first. Everything was crashing. The game was literally unstable. Now, I mean, was I surprised by this? Absolutely not. It's Battlefield. Battlefield does is every time a Battlefield game comes out, for like the first month, it's like horrible, and then after the first month, all of a sudden it's real smooth. It's like, why can't we just skip the first month? Like, it's fucking annoying. But yeah, let's talk about the game. Okay, this year's Battlefield is on Frostbite Engine 3. So everyone's really excited to, you know, get to play the new Frostbite engine on console. The Frostbite engine always, and to this day, shines like tremendously on PC. But to see it actually do so well on console is a nice treat. This game runs at 1080p, 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 4, and frame rate dips and hiccups are like almost non-existent. The only time you'll ever possibly experience maybe a slight decrease in frame rate dipping is when you're playing 64-man Conquest, and you maybe end up in a room with tanks and people, and your screen just gets fucking clusterfucked. And even then, the frame rate is still 60 frames. It just dips slightly, so it's not even fucking noticeable. So that's great. That's great that I actually get to say that on video. It's great that they actually got the engine to work so damn well on the PlayStation 4. So let's talk about the story mode and you know, this very unforgettable story mode. Excuse me. No, I lied. It's a very forgettable story mode that you know, just doesn't meet the standards of what the multiplayer sets. Now, everyone knows Battlefield was never did any real story modes at all until Bad Company. So before Bad Company, there were several Battlefield games, several released prior. So when Bad Company came around, it was like, you know, EA's versus Tampa doing the whole story with Battlefield, and it was welcomed. It just wasn't executed right, and that even to this day, it's just not executed on what the Battlefield fans expect. They try to do the whole overly dramatic, prevent the next World War from happening. Basically what Call of Duty does every year, and that just doesn't work with Battlefield because, you know, either they just don't have the proper script writers, or they just don't have the Hollywood, you know, like I said, they just don't have the Hollywood that Activision, Call of Duty, Treyarch, and all the FPS, you know, devs have. Like, some people just have this team of people that they can produce a video game on par with a movie, and Battlefield just fails to do that. Now, is Battlefield campaign bad? No, it's actually not bad. It's fun. It's average at best. And the issues are like, there's just like so many I can just talk about right now. What's the campaign about? It's actually kind of hard to follow. I beat the game, and I sat there. I was like, so, you know, what the fuck did I just like fight for and all that? Basically, you're trying to prevent the next war from happening. The game takes place in 2020, 6 years after the event of Battlefield 3. China's fucking mad at the US. They're after a specific VIP. You got to protect the VIP, and then you're trying to basically prevent China and Russia from joining forces from fucking owning the US. A typical military campaign. There's nothing at all interesting about this campaign, which kind of sucks. So what was good about this campaign? I like the fact that in this campaign, they went with the Bad Company roots and gave the characters a lot of life and soul to them. They interact with each other quite a lot, especially a character named Irish, who just at times doesn't shut the fuck up, but then everything he says, like, there's so much meaning to it. Like, he's such an emotional individual, and, you know, he's the good guy of the group. He wants to do the right thing, but then he has trust issues. because he doesn't know who his fucking father is and shit like that. But the game's good, like in terms of the characters. I like the characters. I like the fact that you know, in your little squad, you actually like the people you play with. There's always that sense of you always got someone alongside you. So what does Battlefield 4 campaign do bad? It actually does quite a few things bad. While you're playing, you want to experience what I like to call graphical hiccups. Let's say you're aiming down sight with a sniper scope at an enemy. Sometimes the game will like move. Like the stage will like move. Like remember in Bad Company 2 where those having rubber banding issues with the lag? That actually fucking happens in single player, which is awkward. I'll be aiming down the sights on someone, all of a sudden like I'm aiming at a wall. I was like, what the fuck? The game runs smooth as shit, but then that happens. Your AI partners are fucking useless shit. They are useless as shit. Okay, the game introduces function where you press R1, a group of enemies, and your guy goes, shoo, and you're telling your teammates to attack these people. They basically don't do shit. If they get a kill, they will have wasted 500 fucking bullets to kill one individual. It is so bad. They basically do suppressive fire so that you know, the squad leader, wrecker, can do all the fucking dirty work. They don't do shit. And then your enemy AI is even worse. What's the point of having AI partners if they're not even ever acknowledged by the enemy? The enemies you fight always shoot you. I put on hard mode, and this still isn't an excuse because that's just bad design. Why do my enemies always shoot me? They never ever shoot your AI partners, therefore removing any sense of immersion that they're actually there in the fucking first place, making them even more fucking useless because they don't kill shit. So, you know, and then the enemy AI, they'll just stand there sometimes like, yo, shoot me in the fucking head. I'm playing in hard mode, and there was nothing really challenging about this game except the fact that the enemy AI is always shooting at you. So, you know, you gotta duck and cover sometimes to cover your health. And I'm over here saying to myself, how the hell do you have AI partners in the game that don't kill shit and then the enemies don't even fucking acknowledge them? It's just not as bad. The pacing is actually alright, and the story, the levels as you progress, is actually good. And the weapons you get to fuck with in the campaign are fun to use. The levels are varied. You're gonna travel around to different places, a jail, fucking I was gonna say Africa. I was gonna say Africa. You're gonna go to all types of areas. You're gonna be out in the open sea. You're gonna be in a fucking city. You're gonna be in fucking Singapore. You're gonna be all types of places. But what's really weird about this campaign is how it's a Battlefield, and you never really feel like you're playing Battlefield at all in this campaign. Battlefield is big on destruction and vehicular combat. There's like one mission where you utilize a tank for like 10 minutes. You barely utilize vehicles at all. And destruction is like MIA in this campaign. The campaign basically played like an average military shooter, did not take advantage at all of what Battlefield truly is. FPS you play for destruction and fucking vehicular combat. And that is just not existent in this campaign. The campaign is about 4 to 5 hours long. It's really, you know, average at best. But like I said, graphically, frame rate wise, it's on point. Just that this fucking team, you have this great online team, and then your single player is just like, why? Your single player shouldn't be this average. You know, I understand you're new to single player, but you're not that new anymore. It's been years now that you've been creating single player campaigns, and you know, your next Battlefield game, you know, when you play single player, and I play Battlefield, I don't want to play Call of Duty. Fucking Call of Duty has more destruction and more vehicular combat than a game that's all about vehicular combat and environmental destruction. Why? That makes no sense. Call of Duty is an arcade shooter, and the single player has more fucking destruction than a game that's built with an engine for the concept of fucking destruction. Fix that. Fix that. And the next thing, don't make your AI so fucking useless. Your partner AI is fucking useless. Your enemy AI is stupid and pointless, and they don't even acknowledge your fucking partners. Horrible. Horrible. The single player campaign, like, the only thing I could say positive about it, this is like the easiest fucking platinum on the PlayStation 4 right now. If you look at the trophies for Battlefield 4 single player, I think about 90% of fucking trophies are single player, and you can get the majority of them on your first playthrough. There's 3 different endings. Big womp. But you know, if you're gonna play this game for single player, don't buy it, just rent it. Now, for the actual reason you bought Battlefield, the multiplayer is a complete complete opposite of single player. Multiplayer is just fucking awesome as shit. It's legit as fuck. It is outstanding. Okay, very, very balanced. They did a great job. Vehicular combat's no more abusable. Helicopters are no more. You know, helicopters aren't like, oh my god, there's a fucking helicopter, we just lost. It's not like that no more. It's not like, oh my god, there's a tank, we just lost. Now, you know, everything's just so easy to take out now. And then, let's say you want to play Battlefield and you enjoy, you know, the ground combat. You enjoy the game's, you know, shooting mechanics, you enjoy all that, but you're kind of intimidated, or you're just not into the fucking vehicular combat. This game has plenty of modes to play. If you're not into that, you got domination mode, which is basically domination, and it's actually really close quarters domination. You got team deathmatch, you got yeah, search and destroy kind of game, and then you have demolition, which works as like two teams fighting over bombs. You got to capture the flag mode. You got a small version of Conquest. Rush mode is back. Squad deathmatch. There's plenty of modes, and they're all fucking crazy populated. There's so much to unlock, and it's just so well done. And I like playing the multiplayer so much. And if you're playing right now, EA's apology for the whole crashes and the lag and shit like that is like this insane 100% plus experience points that will end December 5th. So if you're watching this video, it's December 3rd. You have 2 days left to get that crazy amount of XP. I went from like 1 to 15 like in 1 day. That's like unheard of in Battlefield, but whatever. There are some people who are like level 100 already. Like, why? Why are you level up 100 already? Jesus, the game just fucking came out. Now, my complaints about the multiplayer will be two things. One, this fucking this premium service, this season pass is insanely priced. I shouldn't have to pay $120 fucking dollars to get this. It's like you buying the game twice. Other games have a season pass for $30. Okay, and this game season pass it's ridiculous. Okay, you go on Steam, it's not Steam. You go on Origins, you go on the PlayStation Store, and it's $120 fucking dollars for a season pass. What? I mean, if you're the kind of individual that only plays Battlefield and this is the only game you're gonna be playing, like then I guess that works out. But if you're like me and you play a multitude of games, I'm not spending $60 on a fucking season pass or some maps. Like, that is fucking crazy. Now they got the built-in battle log. You press the little pressure sensitive button on the PlayStation controller. You can see a battle log. You can see very detailed stats and all that. And it's the way it's incorporated into the game is fucking awesome. While you're playing single player, you always get messages on the top right of your screen that someone's joining a server. But here's my biggest complaint about the multiplayer. Okay, you know, despite the multiplayer is like fucking like insanely superior, there is no fucking party system, and there will never be a fucking party system because EA has released an official statement that they believe that a party system is gay, and that they feel that for the betterment of the game, there is no party systems in Battlefield. I do not understand the logic behind this. They want you to jump into a PlayStation Network, you know, party with your friend. This is an issue on PlayStation 3 and Xbox and PC. There's no party system, period, on these games. Okay, Bad Company and Battlefield 3 had party systems. Why can't this game have a party system? Okay, you got the server browser, which is back. There's no party system. I don't understand this. You have auto matchmaking, but no party system. That means I have to go to the menu, the multiplayer menu, and just hopefully be able to join someone. So you can open your battle log, join your friend's game, okay? Or there's like a built-in, you know, list of people who are in game. And here's the best part: it tells you that these are 5 games joinable by your friends. It says you can join this domination game, which is 19 out of 20. It doesn't tell you what friends you're fucking joining. That's even better. I like how they implement that. Let's implement a system where we can allow people to join our, you know, your friends' games, but we won't even tell you what friends you're fucking joining. You just gotta be, you know, just gotta guess. Or you can, you know, we can do a PSN party. Like, guys, I'm joining Team Deathmatch. Okay, you know, press options on my name and join me. Join me. Come on. Oh, the server's full. Rats. Like, why? Why would you not implement a party system day one and then fucking shove it in people's faces? It's not coming. They don't want it in the game for the betterment of the game. No party system for Battlefield. Why? Why? I don't understand. This game is so fucking ass backwards. It's a great game to play multiplayer wise. It's fucking great, and you know the engine runs smoothly, and it's such a testament to how, you know, what the next generation of gaming on consoles is. But no party system in a multiplayer straight fucking kills any sense of me wanting to play this multiplayer. I don't want to play multiplayer without my friends. Okay, that takes away so much from the consumer. Then your map packs are like fucking $60 for a fucking season pass. Why? And then your single player shouldn't even exist because the single player does not do anything remotely close to what Battlefield's all about. The only thing, I think the coolest part about the single player is when it actually ended and it started playing the Battlefield theme song. I was like, yeah, I totally, just fucking own. Like, here's the Battlefield theme. The Battlefield theme gets better every year. But whatever. Fucking that shit. Such a mixed bag with this. Such a mixed bag. Very mixed bag. I'm going to give Battlefield 4 for the PlayStation 4 a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, single player is just the multiplayer. The game was going to get an 8. It was. But not having a party system from the get-go and then making it well known that it's not coming for the betterment of the game because you guys are fucking retarded and you don't believe in friends, that literally lowered the score that much to 7.5. 7.5. Oh yeah, and us having to wait a fucking week for you to fix corrupted files. Basically, I bought the game, couldn't even play for a fucking week because you guys suck ass. Wow. So Battlefield 4 for the PlayStation 4, 7.5. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. I'm playing fucking other games right now. I'm enjoying my PlayStation Plus, my PS3. I just beat Binary Domain. Totally under the radar. Amazing fucking game. You have to go download Binary Domain. Go check out my review on my Facebook. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, shit like that. And I'm going to go play Eco and Shadow of the Colossus now. So, peace.